Well, it's good to see you again, Jamie. Please have a seat. And I appreciate your coming by on such short notice.
I'm sure I'm the only shrink in Santa Barbara who makes house calls. Is Eden here?
No, she's not. She's at the studio doing a broadcast, and I thought this would give us an opportunity to talk about her.
Tell me what's going on.
Well, as I briefly outlined over the phone, Eden apparently had an experience when she was a little girl that was either too frightening or too painful for an 8-year-old to handle. And she put up a kind of mental roadblock against it. I mean, I know it's not that uncommon.
No, it's not. It's been my frequent experience that patients have buried or repressed memories that their psyches weren't equipped to handle at the time they occurred, often out of shame or guilt.
Anger.
Absolutely. Anger's a terrifying emotion for children, especially in our society, where we're raised believing that it's wrong to express any kind of negative feeling. You think that's what happened to Eden?
Well, it may well be. Well, at least certain events or circumstances, certain people really have triggered her memory, and parts of whatever this was have started to come back to her.
How's Eden handling it?
It's been very difficult. It's like she's reliving part of her past, but it's for the first time.
You're afraid for her, aren't you?
Yes, I am. I'm very concerned. And that's one of the things I wanted to talk to you about. You see, she's going to try to resurrect a key moment in all of this by recreating the circumstances that surrounded it identically. And hopefully by reliving it, she'll be able to come to grips with it and put it to rest.
Are you afraid it'll work?
Yeah. She's so fragile right now, and I just don't understand. I mean, if it was so difficult for her to deal with this in the beginning, what's to say she's going to be able to handle it now? I mean, what if she remembers it and makes things worse rather than better?
Oh, there are no guarantees, Cruz. You know that. There's no clear answer. Generally, I believe if her psyche isn't ready to handle it, she probably won't remember. But if she does remember, that might lead to other discoveries. Eventually, coming to terms with the truth, even if it's very difficult, is the best way to cope with emotional distress. So, I think you should be hopeful.